Yeah, you're recording right now.
Just cast lightning down on you.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do a fucking intro like I always do.
Okay, so I have some water, and it's doing that thing where water kind of just like melts onto it, and it's getting all over my floor, and I don't have any towels. So
just use a dirty shirt.
I was gonna use a pile of paper that I have.
Oh, well, that's smart.
Just some last year's homework.
I just keep my water bottle, my mouse pad. The mouse pad's fairly large. I can't use all the room on it.
I think I need to move my computer, like my actual PC somewhere.
I'm gonna move my computer eventually to my room.
Alright.
You're just in your room.
No, it's in the back of my house where my PS4 or my dad's PS4 is. It's not in my room because my old computer didn't have like that wireless internet thing, but this computer does, so I'm gonna move it back there.
Yeah, before we continue, I need to do an intro. One of us needs to do. Well, welcome to the happiest podcast ever. We're all happy here.
Yeah, sure.
Well, 100% no problems whatsoever. And here we are with our perfectly unproblematic friend, Knight.
Hi.
If there were no problems, we wouldn't exist.
Smile, camera.
Just smile and wave.
Smile and wave, just like everyone else. No, I'm just kidding.
Just smile and wave.
So I haven't checked your channel in a long time, but I do. I do remember that Scout video very, very well, where you pick your fights and stuff like that. You wanna?
Yeah, I'm actually planning on doing another one. I was working on it like right before we started this. I'm making a video about the melee options. Primarily talking about the best 3 and what they can provide you, but also the other. There's about 7 I believe. Not including stock.
I do believe stock can be solid when you don't care. That's my big thing about stock. If you don't care, it's fine.
The main thing about stock is just that the other options provide more. Not that the stock is actually bad.
Here's my big question for you. So, what is your best time for picking, I guess, a clip or recording? What?
Usually, just whenever something funny or mildly impressive
because
happens.
I've always I've always had the stigma with comp players that they're always getting good footage, because they're good at the game. They're
it's not like that at all. I mean, maybe in pubs, but for competitive matches, there's always going to be someone better than you.
Because
or at the very least, you're going to get caught out somehow or just die. It's like something's always gonna
because
happen.
Like if you look at like legendary YouTubers like JPEG or something like that,
even JPEG dies a lot. If you watch some of the demos you can find on demos.tf, there was one where someone I know, Queequay, went up against them in the Experimental Cup mid-season, I think. They were playing Logjam, and while JPEG's team did 5-0, there were many times where he just kind of died embarrassingly.
Yeah.
That just... what you see on YouTube is all the good clips, where they can show you some really cool shit, whether it be impressive or funny. Especially if it's in a pub, since they are better than pubbers. And then you have the actual competitive matches, where they do occasionally get some really impressive and cool moments, and then just die embarrassingly another half the time.
It's hard to, because when you look at YouTube, you see like all these legendary headshots. Like you look at Jaybird or someone like that, and you see them like headshotting everyone. But this happens to me a lot, especially with especially where I am right now. It's kind of hard to believe that they say that I don't hit every shot. I just I get lucky when I hit good shots. Stuff like that. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, but it really is true.
Go on.
Yeah, it's just really it's kind of blurry when they say that.
Yeah. It's like the videos are for the really good clips, and then what you don't see is the truth.
Which is that most of these people they suck most of the time.
Yeah.
Well, not.
yeah, they're good.
Most of the time, they die.
Like everyone, they also fuck up and they die.
Sometimes, sometimes, especially when, you look at YouTubers and stuff like that, not competitive YouTubers. I'm talking about your standard YouTubers, like Lazy Purple. I know he plays competitive, but I don't know if he's, a super big competitive player,
Yeah, I don't even know if he's gonna keep playing competitive after how it feels to play Med.
Because if you look at all his clips, he looks like a guy who would join a game and then just stomp it and not say anything afterwards. But then when you actually look at him playing, he even played against JPEG and stuff like that, and he got destroyed. It's hard to think, because most YouTubers when they play, they have even people who don't play competitively, like R or Fat Magic. I mean, I know Fat Magic, he probably plays competitive, but,
He doesn't at the moment, I believe. I think he did play, one season of UGC a while back, because he has a medal.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has played competitive at all in a while.
Yeah, even Soundsmith and stuff like that, who, their clips are really good, and you would think that they're gods at the game, but they're just your average pubber, Yeah. Even Uncle Dane, his coin term is the NG main. They mess up. So it's just. I guess the best way to describe a TF2 YouTuber is a magic show. They come out as really good, and then it just kind of turns in, or behind the scenes they're really nervous and they don't know if it's going to work or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. I do have my own set of questions for you, video wise. I was trying to put back for this. But what is more important to you, getting a video out or having it be good? That seems pretty, self-explanatory. Yeah, of course you should focus on quality, but is there also a line where you should focus on getting something out? I guess I'm asking two questions at once here.
I guess it sort of depends at times, because sometimes I just go 6 fucking months without making a video, and it's I want to get one out at least every 2 months. And that's sort of what happened with the Atomizer video. I didn't want to go too long without making a video, but at the time I was looking for teams and wasn't playing much Highlander, so I'm I'm gonna have to scrap up some old clips for this. So, my main focus is usually quality, but sometimes I just want to get something out so that I don't go too long without doing fucking nothing and just being dead.
Yeah, I know I don't upload a lot of videos, but I do. Okay, it's weird for me to say this, but I don't upload a lot of videos, but I make a lot of videos and then I scrap them. And coming from a person who's gone through the editing process so many times that they've seen so much of their game footage, they've seen how they play in and out, sometimes quality is just better, I guess. Look at Lazy Purple and look at what he does. If he made a video every day, would he be as popular? I'm so sorry, I lived on one. But would he be would he be as popular as you would be today? Probably not, honestly.
Yeah, probably not. Honestly, Lazy Purple's content is so good because it takes so long.
Yeah,
and I do want to put that effort of quality into it, which is part of what I was trying to do with the Scout Tips video.
Yeah.
I have planned on doing more, but I've just been in a loop of being I want to do this, and I don't want to do that. What happened to the deathmatching video that I was gonna work on is that I was constantly rewriting it because I just felt like I wasn't good enough, and I'm just I'll side shaft it and do it later, and right now I want to focus on the melee options.
Yeah. As I've tried this video so many times, and I've scrapped it every time. But I still have the beginning of the script, that of the video that I was talking about the project, and it's a lazy purple-esque type of video. It's kind of like a knockoff, but it's made in a casual sense, you know. And I was gonna make the video lazier on purpose because competitive, you know, it's all serious. You know, you're supposed to take it seriously. There's a lot of high effort into it, but mine's supposed to be a lot more laid back. So I'm not going to use SFM to recreate the moments, but I was going to use the replay system and TF2.
You don't want to. SFM is fucking torture, from what I can tell.
Yeah, I know. I've done it.
Oh
but,
God.
It was gonna be. I was gonna use Big Joey's method of making that type of stuff because he's shown through it, and it looks a lot easier to do. So I was just gonna recreate the moments like inside the TF2 game, you know, because I feel like that would match the whole thing of being lazier on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, and then explaining, you know, my points and stuff from a casual perspective, like sniper positioning, stuff like that. Because I do feel like if I made a bunch of sniper tips and stuff like that, I do feel like I can make a difference. But you know, it's just all about, is this video, you know, just, you know, well rounded and good enough, you know? Because I've gone through the stage of gathering clips, but I just delete the clips because, you know, I realize this isn't getting my point across well enough.
Yeah, that's sort of what happened with the deathmatching video.
Yeah, sometimes you just scrap videos because you're not getting your point across enough, and eventually you just have to YOLO it and just say, hey, it may not be good enough, but at least I'm getting my point across in some way, you know? So yeah, that's my whole take on making videos and stuff.
Okay, I have another question. I don't want it to all be about videos, but it is like what someone that might watch this might know you for, like toxic players or something. So I do want to ask these kind of questions. But another one I have is me and you, we do me and Knight, we do a lot of side stuff. Like we have Frosty Night, which we need to make another on. And we just have fun all around. But does it sting when a Frosty Night video, or just something where you're just having fun and goofing around? Does it sting when that doesn't do as well as toxic players?
Yeah, kinda. Part of the reason that I wasn't actually motivated to make more scout tips was because I put a lot of fucking effort into that one, and that was something I really wanted to fucking do. I got a new fucking microphone for that shit. I spent a lot of time editing that and writing the script, and then it gets 1,000 views over a few months. No, not 1,000, 100, and then fucking I make fucking toxic players in a few days, and then that in over the course of a few months that gets 4,000 fucking views. That has grown to be the most popular video on this entire channel. When I spent a day on it at most, maybe.
Well, I mean, I know your whole shtick is to be knock off JPEG, haha, but you know, but you know, of course, I think people, they saw your toxic players and they saw your scout tips, and you know, you got to remember that they're not really gonna. It doesn't really matter what you do. Doesn't matter how much time you put in it, but it seems like some people are there for a certain series of videos. Look at Soundsmith. If you look at his hat stereotypes, when he stopped it, guess how many views he got from there and then on. You know. Look at Lazy Purple when he did Overwatch video compared to his How It Feels series. You know, sometimes they're just in there for video series, or they're not really there for your personality. They're more there for the video itself. I don't know. It's weird to explain.
I'm probably not going to make another Toxic Players for a while, not because I don't want to, but because... Well, actually, yeah, it's kind of because I don't want to. It's kind of boring, honestly. It's by this point, 7, 8 episodes in, it's just, the same shit over and over again, so I'm probably not going to make another one unless, some exceptional fucking shit happens.
Alright, let's break away from the video stuff a bit, and I want to, because I understand that you've moved around a bit, and I do want to, like, if you could say anything to, like, people you knew, like, before, what would you say and who would you address it to? Like, to be this, like, your one opportunity. Like,
I don't know, I'd probably just say nothing. I'd probably just stay quiet.
I get that. Because that's always, that question has always interested me, because, I haven't met a lot of people who've moved around a lot, like, who've moved around, like, frequently, like I have, because, I've always had a problem with finances and stuff. It sounds like everyone I meet just has it's like okay with like where they live, you know, like they don't have a reason to move, or the situation doesn't allow them to. But my point is, and you I know has bounced around frequently, without getting into specifics. You have, and I was just interested if you had anything to say to anyone.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have much to say to anyone. Most of the friends I had in these places, usually, if a friendship is a good one, it can last online or in person, and none of those friendships actually lasted. So I probably wouldn't have much to say.
Alright, let's move on to favorite food. This is kind of an obligatory question. Like, this has to be expected. What's your favorite food?
Probably pizza. It's a pretty good all-around one.
Yeah. I have the same thing of you can pretty much put anything on pizza.
Yeah, you can basically put anything on pizza and it'll be good.
Except for almonds and pineapples, those are crimes.
Those are crimes that get you assassinated by the Italian mafia. You're gonna get hung by the ballsack by Mario.
Yeah.
Fucking. My favorite shit to put on a pizza is like you know that new stuffed crust thing that Little Caesars did with the pepperoni inside it?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I want that. Like, you put some sausages, some ham, pepperoni on that motherfucker. Just about some extra cheese too. That motherfucker is like, I love it.
My favorite thing, actually, going on just a sly note, Little Caesars is my favorite pizza place, and
fucking same. Like, not even just for like the price. It's just my favorite in general. Yeah, I don't know. It just, I think it tastes so good. Like, some people think that it's just good for the price. It's cheap and it's good for the amount of money you're paying. And then some just think it's bad all around. But honestly, I just think it's the fucking best.
Yeah.
If we had one closer to where I live, I think we'd probably get it more often.
I have one. I have one in Richmond. But anyways.
Yeah. That's a frequent thing on the show where we have so much to say that we want to say, and we end up accidentally almost talking over each other each time. More me than Fuzzy, but
it's a channel staple now, and we have to accept it.
I'm gonna do that a lot.
Yeah, no, we're all big mouths here. Like, we all have shit to say. This is gonna be a chaotic episode. It's gonna be very chaotic. But I was wondering. You kind of answered for me, but I guess what is your exact order of pizza?
I think I just explained it. I just explained it.
I can get mine, but it's very basic. I can get mine, but it's very basic. It's a pepperoni pizza with they used to have this thing where they would put the same sauce on breadsticks, or they had on breadsticks on their pizza. So sometimes I would get that with just a thing of breadsticks around it, and jalapeno cheese sauce because I love that crap.
My pizza order is usually mimics the style, either like pepperoni with sausage or just pepperoni with every kind of meat I can find on the menu, and garlic crust. I love garlic crust. It really brings the zest in the pizza for me. Yeah. Before we start interrupting each other again, let me pull another question out of the hat. I mean, has there been any TF2 players that have disturbed you with their general not hate itself, but like the willingness to keep it up for so long?
Yes. I don't know if Naito has, but I've definitely faced more people than those. Then
God,
I feel like
I
I should have.
faced a few. There was this one group of there was like 1, 2, 3 people maybe on casual.tf. Like I would just randomly join a fucking match and I just get kicked every time, specifically for being transgender on if they were in the lobby. It wasn't really much, it was just like mildly annoying. Like, I ain't doing shit. Like, it was mostly because of like, you know how most trans people get popular? By being fucking stupid?
Yeah.
Most of the time, LGBT people get compared to that. It's like, I don't agree with what they're doing. I'm completely separate. I'm just trying to chill. Please, let's just let me play. So, that was part of why I just didn't play casual TF for a bit, because it was just, like, mildly annoying. I'd just join a lobby, and then just get kicked, and it's like, I just want to play the game. Well, you have to be mad.
It's the only game. Why have to be mad?
Yeah.
I've never been ridiculed for stuff like that, but my reasons are usually for being too good at the game. Or not surprisingly, whatever. But
you're a sniper.
Gotta ban you for my own ego.
I gotta ban you because you're hitting me too much. But yeah, I can actually give you the exact number of people that I've actually been through that where they just talk to you just to annoy you or something like that, and it's exactly 18.
Mm-hmm.
And but the biggest one is Sydney was there, and there was 4 people, and this guy was coming in. He was like, "Oh, I'm the best player in the server. All of you guys suck." And it makes me funny, or it's funny because I asked what class because he said he played competitive, and he said he played competitive heavy, and he said he was platinum, and I dominated him like 4 times.
Platinum. I'm pretty sure platinum is UGC.
Yeah, something like that. But
Hold
yeah,
on.
I find it funny when I don't know. This might not be.
It's UGC. UGC is fucking bad.
Yeah, a lot of people would probably disagree with me with this, but you can't really say that you're the best player in the game, or
Yeah,
best
no.
like
Yeah, you
best
can't-
player best player competitively when you main like one of the easiest classes in the game. It's like saying I made Flog Pyro for a platinum or for a Steel Highlander team. I'm so much better than you. It's like, yeah, you play Flog Pyro. Who cares? It's such a stupid thing to say that you're the best in this certain category or anything like that when you're playing one of the easiest things to play.
Mm-hmm. Like, one of the most tacky things, in my opinion, is just, like, joining a lobby and being like, I'm the best player out of all of you. It's okay to think that, but, like, when you're fucking saying that and shoving it down the throats of everyone in the lobby, you're just an annoying dick. Like, I had an ex who would do that shit. Like, one time she was like, I'm the best player here, and then left the lobby, and I'm like, I'm scoring higher than you!
Yeah.
I am literally doing better than you. What the fuck are you? I joined after you, and I'm doing better than you. What the fuck are you going on about?
I have such a problem with people saying that they're the best in the server. Like, I was talking about this earlier, but somebody was advocating, one of the rights. I can't remember which one I can't remember which one, but it was one of the ones one of the ones I supported and stuff like that. I support them 100%, but they kept on saying that they were the best person in the server, and that kind of annoyed me because legit, the round did not start. No one had any points. You have no right to say that.
Like, at least if you're top scoring, you can have something to back that up. You're still annoying if you're doing it, but if you're fucking JPEG, at least you can back that up.
Yeah. But if you're just saying it at the beginning of the round when no one has any points, then that's annoying and makes you sound like an annoying person.
You're just an annoying dick.
Yeah.
I mean, saying it in general like that is just being an annoying dick, but, like, if you're good enough, you can back it up. You're still annoying, but at least you can back it up. And then you just have people who just say it for the sake of saying it, and like you're just an annoying dickhead.
Yeah. Have you had any encounters like that, Frost? Frost?
Probably went
Oh,
I had my
well,
microphone muted because I was taking a drink.
It looks like my host has died.
Goblin. That's all I need to say.
Goblin. Huh.
Oh yeah,
right.
Goblin!
He called me a psychopath for killing him. Dead ass called me a.
Oh wait, yeah, you sent me the video for that. I love that video.
Yeah, he got fucking called a psychopath for playing Pyro.
Like, I was doing moderately well. It wasn't even one of my best rounds, and I got called a fucking psychopath for that. I wish he would have seen me when I backhanded his scout and treated his medic like a bitch.
Oh my god, yeah.
I can't say this. Every pyromane I've ever met is just a little crazy. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
You're
I'm crazy,
crazy
but I'm
one,
good.
Mr.
I'm good
Grinch.
crazy. I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not psychedelic. You're not gonna chop my legs off because I killed you in a video game.
I mean, hey, that's oddly fitting of the personality.
Fucking, I still can't believe Frost got called a psychopath for playing Pyro.
Yeah, it's one of the fucking best. That's one of the fucking best moments of my life, right there. It's like the astonishment in my voice.
And then, like, I join the fucking lobby, and like, he's like, you think you can mock me to get a reaction out of me? And I'm just like, yeah, I do.
I mean, yeah, there's yeah, like if we're trolling you, and you can't see that we're trolling you, like you're acting like you're on top. I'm sorry, but you're the biggest idiot I know, and I'm talking anti-vaxxers included.
Yeah. Fucking, you have an entire rant series, which you still need to upload the next episode of. That shit's
Yeah,
done, man.
I fucking do. I need to get a good thumbnail. And you were right, and I didn't fucking do it yesterday, because I forgot.
I fucking told you wouldn't do it yesterday.
I do remember him coming up with one thumbnail, and it's like, I'm gonna make an hour-long TF2 video, but what if I just make the thumbnail Soldier T-posing, and you did it, and it was really funny for some reason.
Yeah, that happened. It's
I
just
remember
content.
I just remember him saying that, and I just kind of chuckled inside.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna open up my recommendations, and Soldier TF2 is just gonna be staring at me.
I even widened him, and I said, like you can see it in the thumbnail. It says, "Is this content?"
Yeah.
I know.
It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite pieces of art I've ever made.
Yeah, I just remember that so fondly because I had a picture of in my head of just a really poorly rendered drawn picture of Soldier T posing like a stick man or something like that. While he's just smiling at me or something like that. I thought it was just really funny to just have that just in my head at all times.
You stared into the abyss, and the abyss stared back. The abyss was a soldier.
Naito, I have another question to ask you. Have you ever considered doing a story-based series on your channel? Not our stories necessarily, not our project, but I mean like just like something that has some story to it.
Can I just say this now? Every question that you're asking her can technically go for me.
yeah, you both can fucking answer. This is the YouTube content challenge, the podcast.
I've never thought of anything like that, honestly. But that is an intriguing idea.
I have thought about it. I think I talked tonight about this. I want to do like make like a Discord alt and do like an ARG with that. I don't know exactly what I do. I only have like glimpses in my mind of what I do.
Was Bear the test run? Oh, I think I just died.
It'd be like in a Lost Island, and I didn't have all the details set up for it, but I just wanted to, because I was having a lot of fun with Discord, or not Discord, Gmod, moving ragdolls around and figuring all that stuff out. So I was like, here's a way to challenge myself. What if I just made it into a story? So yeah, that's what I did. And well, I don't I don't have all the bases down, but it's a thing I'm thinking about doing.
You know, I think the closest I've ever come to that was just like small skits. I've done.
Oh yeah, the like the little fucking series we did that began with what?
Oh yeah, those.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
We haven't done those in a while.
Yeah, well, basically, me and I found this pill mod that I refound this pill mod that had like highly detailed FNAF shit to it.
Yeah.
And I don't care who you are, you're still a chat if you like fucking FNAF. Okay. I mean, it may be on the out right now, but you know, it's still fucking cool.
Big chat
I've lost
energy.
track of it. I lost track of it a long time ago.
I
I never
only
disliked it, but yeah, or well, I liked it, but I just lost track of it. Just kind of on the lower end of the things I wanted to pay attention to.
yeah, and me and Knight just kind of became the pills and fucked around a bit. It's honestly an untapped gold mine for like theorizing, but no one's gone into it.
I could take a crack at it.
You can take it. Yeah, go ahead. It's all on my channel. Each of the skits have a black thumbnail, and I think there's each of those little things have a black thumbnail to them. There's nothing there.
I've always been up interested. You know the Gmod ARG that happened?
No, I don't. I have a kid.
I'll show you them. We could probably go through it together, all of us, and then because I've always wanted to complete it. Well, I've completed an ARG before. It's called Hi, I'm Mary Mary. I solved it all. I solved all of it, and I am really proud. But
I followed up on the ARGs. In fact, it's ARGs like that inspired me to want to do one myself. Which I'm still coming up for ideas for it. I'm not gonna say any of the ones that I have, so it's spoiled when the time comes. Because I'm gonna go wild. This is gonna be servers and shit that you could join. I might even dip into making different social media accounts to keep it up. Whenever I do it, it's gonna be big, but I already have my plate full. Yeah, but it is shit like that. Like Mortal Hornets as well. Kind of also inspired me.
Here's a. Oh, go ahead.
Here's a miniature thing. Just off tangent. Okay, so the fucking guy in Marble Hornets, fucking main thing there, looks like Slender Man, acts like Slender Man, right? I fucking bring it up one day, and Rixie's like, no, it's not Slender Man, that's the operator. I'm sorry I couldn't tell the fucking difference. They're both faceless fucks in the woods, kidnapping people and disturbing camera footage. I'm sorry I couldn't tell a difference.
Here's a question relating to ARGs and stuff like that. Being a creator of an ARG, what is the line of telling that you are in character or not in character, if you know what I mean?
If I'm gonna make an alt, as you know, I'm gonna stay in character to the bitter end. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay in character until I can't keep it up. And that's just my line of thinking. I'm like on my main, I might clarify what isn't and what is in character, but I'm gonna do it in a way that still doesn't conflict with ARG. That would be my. I guess that's not really an answer. It's more of a solution than anything.
Yeah, that whole bear thing. I kind of figured it was you, but I couldn't. I wasn't exactly sure because people keep on bringing up Uso, and I feel like Usos would do that. So
yeah, it's
that
was very hard to keep it up. Just as an aside, you have any idea how many emails I've burned through in like the last 3 years? I've probably made at least like 20 or 30 different emails that I don't have the passwords for anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the fucking question again? I just think we got. I think
something
we got
about ARGs.
If you're talking about my question, then
just how to like when to switch and whatever. This is basically the chat episode. Well, I guess I guess Knight's a chow, Chad gal.
Chow.
She's a chow.
Chow for now. Well. Let's see. What is So what was your inspiration for even playing TF2 in the first place, I guess, Knight?
For me, it was just that I wanted to back when I was 7. The first time I played it was like 2013. I was 7. And, I mean, like, of course it's gonna be appealing to a fucking kid. Have you seen that game?
Yeah.
I think it was in 2007 anyway. Not 2007, 2000... Why did I think 2007? I was born in 2006! The fuck? I'm pretty sure it was in 2013, because my first Steam account has the mercenary badge, and that's from September 2013. And I think that's the year I got into gaming in general. So I don't know how I got to fucking TF2, considering I started with a PS3, but so yeah, I started there, and then I got on and off because TF2 is a pretty hard game, and I was just a kid who doesn't understand the intricacies of everything. And then, now mostly it's well, at first I just got back into it because I wanted to, and then I got off again, and then I saw some JPEG videos, and I'm like, this is pretty fucking cool. I want to be that.
I want that thing.
How I got into TF2 is kind of the same story, but a little bit different. I wanted to play TF2 for so long, but I never had a computer. All right. The only computer I remotely had was a laptop that could barely handle Roblox of all games. So me and my tiny brain kind of figured that because I kind of understood like what like I had the tiny basic understanding of if this game or if this computer can't handle this game, it's not going to handle this game, you know. And if it can't handle Roblox, it's not going to handle TF2 because TF2 is so crazy that even with my old computer, that was just it was a standard like a medium, pretty good PC. It still could barely handle TF2 on 100 frames, you know. So, so I just kind of stuck with I started off with a PS2, and I, always wanted to play TF2, but I even had toys that I would play with, be like the TF2 characters, because I was just, and it got to the point where I was even mimicking TF2 in Call of Duty, where because there were so many weapons, like, hey, that's like that one TF2 game, so maybe it would be like similar. So I tried it out, and it was bad, but I still had fun, and then I finally got to play TF2 on a all-in-one PC, and I am entirely happy that I got that one all-in-one PC because it started off as a school thing, but then it turned into like a gaming thing, and now I'm just kind of here playing computer games with friends now and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my whole life story about that. So
Your whole life story. What got me into TF2 was Gmod, actually. I had bought Gmod because you saw all the YouTubers playing it, and I'd say on a certain level, Gmod is like the best game to ever play, just because the possibilities are endless. But that's besides from the point. There was a mod that I wanted on Gmod, and in order to get it, I had to download TF2. Because before that, TF2 never interested me. I was never into co-op shooters or whatever. And I waited like a year to play it because one day I just got bored, and I played MVM, and I had a lot of fun with that. So it was a slow, gradual process, me moving into playing casual. Hopefully competitive someday, but...
The 2-Fort Pyro.
Yeah, that's my story.
So going along with getting into things, so what got you into maining Scout competitively?
JPEG.
Yeah, also JPEG.
I can answer that.
Back to the other thing. While Frost was explaining his thing, I just opened my fucking third eye because I just remembered a part of the fucking story. I was watching Venturian Tale playing fucking Gmod, which is how I got into PC gaming. Because before that, I was just playing games like Arkham City or Army of Two. By the way, Army of Two is still a great series on my my PS3. And then I'm watching YouTube, And then, like, this is around the time fucking Venturian Tail was exploding back in, like, 2013, I think. And, like, I saw their...
Really that long ago?
Yeah, man, we're fucking old. But, like, I fucking... Like, Venturian Tail was, like, doing Gmod shit and stuff with, like, FNAF and such. And I think that's what got me into PC gaming, FNAF and Gmod. And then, by extension, Gmod gets me into TF2. And then, by extension, TF2 gets me into Half-Life and all this other shit that Valve does. And now I'm here.
You're the ultimate PC gamer.
Other than JPEG, is JPEG your sole reason on why you like Scout so much, or?
I was always a Scout main. Even when I just began playing the game, I just like when I first began playing TF2, I'm like, hey, this guy's fun. I'm gonna play Scout. And then like,
makes sense because you're fucking annoying. So
I just become a Scout main from there, and then I just play Scout like the entire fucking time. Like, I play Scout so much more than all the other classes, and then, like, eventually I see JPEG, and I'm like, this guy's pretty good, I kinda want to be that. And then, like, I find out he plays competitive, and I'm like, well, that's interesting. And then, for a while there, I'm just like, it's whatever, you know, he's a comp player, I'm just a bad pub player, you know? And then, eventually, I get to this point, and it's like, you know, I kinda want to play some Sixes, maybe some Highlander. Sixes looks pretty fun. I'm pretty interested in Sixes. I've been interested in it for a while, but I was bad. But you know, now I think I'm pretty good. I think I could probably play some fucking Sixes. I kind of want to try this shit out.
I think I don't think it matters on how good you are at the game. If you play competitive, you're gonna get better eventually.
Yeah, that's the truth. But to someone who doesn't play competitive, it's like, nah, I'm too bad for that shit.
Yeah. The story of how I became a sniper main is a lot more different than other people's stories. You know, they start off like, oh, hey, this guy looks cool, I'm gonna play him, and then they be like, oh, hey, this guy's fun, I'm gonna play him more. Mine's really different. So I started off as as kind of a no main, I guess. I don't know how you call those people, but
I believe the term is polyamorous.
Polyamorous.
Polymanorous.
Polymanorous. I meant what I said.
Anyways, so yeah, I don't want to say I didn't have a main, but I was like, okay, so everyone else has a main, so I should probably say I have a main too, so I could fit in. But also because you know how TF2 is. It's the high school of gaming. I'm in the football club. No, it's it doesn't really matter what you main, as long as you play, as long as you're playing classes and having fun. It doesn't matter what main you have. But I was like, so I had this objective in mind when playing TF2. I didn't want to be a sniper or a spy main because before I played TF2, I was like I was watching Soundsmith, and he was making fun of sniper mains because there's so many of them and stuff like that, and they're all toxic and stuff. I was like, I don't want to be toxic. I want to be a good player because that's what gaming is. But
yeah, that's a situation with Scout.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so I should probably pick a main that not other people main, like a heavier pyro, because those don't exist. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, but yeah, so I would interchange heavy and pyro for the longest time, and I was looking at sniper for a real long time on the main menu. I was like, okay, I'll give him a try. It was like, because I just at the time I didn't have that many cosmetics or weapons and stuff, so I was kind of stuck with the stock sniper set with some hats that I picked up because I didn't know how. Because at the time I didn't know each class had their own like set of hats, that's unique to them. I always thought they all used the same kind of hat system. And so I went in, I got one headshot on a lucky charging demo man. I was like, and I saw his body just kind of just go across the floor like somebody getting carpet burns when they're born. So I was like, that's really satisfying. I like hearing that large number pop up, and hearing that large sound. So I was like, I'm gonna play it more, and then I spent really long in the shower saying, "I'm Sniper Main. I guess this is happening now." kind of like when somebody has a one night stand for the first time.
Well,
Like,
shit, guess I'm a Sniper Main now.
yeah.
Yeah, just on a similar note, usually when we do this podcast, we play games. Playing TFT right now, and I just got a sick, heavy combo, like a flare gun, Axie, then finished off with a degreaser, and that was super satisfying, and that's why I play Pyro.
I don't even have TF2 open right now. I'm just sitting here on the Discord screen.
Yeah, we usually play games here because it makes us more. It opens up our brains more to talk.
Yeah, I don't usually playing games. It's better for me to talk because I don't pay attention. It's just something for my hands to do, so I can figure out
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm trying to say.
exactly why I do it. Helps you gets a bearing, clears your mind and allows you to put something else up.
Yeah.
That's why we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I play this class because the combos for it are amazing. If you
Yeah.
can play right, you can. It'll be one of the most intoxicating TF2 adventures you'll ever have. Right, so I kind of began to move away from TF2 and stuff. Knight, what what is the optimal chest size? Optimal chest size, shoot. I need to know. The viewers at home need to know.
I could give you an answer though, that one.
I prefer a flatter chest. I don't want bazongazongas.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Frost there. I don't know the exact names for everything, but I'm gonna have to agree with Frost.
Before anyone
there.
says this is womanizing, what's your preferred dick size? I'd take 5 inches.
I guess the closest thing
honestly,
I can find to an answer for that would just be large, I guess.
Large.
The bigger they come, the harder they fall. No, mine right now is pretty.
Aside from TF2, what is your favorite game?
I was gonna answer Frost's questions, but never mind.
Oh wait, no, wait, no, Frost. Answer the question. Answer the question.
Okay, so I was gonna say, I'm not saying that mine's massive or something like that, but it's bigger than average. Okay, I'm saying it because I measured it out and I did the science behind it. It's scientifically proven, without a shadow of a doubt, it is bigger than average. All right, and so mine right now, I'm pretty happy with it. That's so weird to say out loud. And I do gotta say, what is it? D cup, I think is my preferred one. It's more like it's more like in between. It's like it's like a medium one.
Medium. Alright, well that just inspired me on a different line of questioning that almost has nothing to do with tits. Index. But gender equality.
I think for the most part, it's not even really much of a problem anymore.
Right. Alright, let's just say, I guess this, you get tits right now. They magically appear. Wizard gives you tits, right? What is the first thing you do with them?
Bounce around.
I'm playing with them. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. Honestly,
they're free stress toys.
I think everyone's reaction would be to just you just randomly get a new potty part. What are you gonna do other than touch it?
That pulls up the question. What if you grow a dong right now? What are you gonna do? The first thing I would do is pee standing up. Be like, oh, this is nice.
I mean, yeah. The first thing anybody is gonna do is kind of just touch it. Just well, what is this? I didn't have this before.
I love how you say it like a parent describing sex. So you just kind of touch it.
Yeah, when that grows, you're gonna touch it. No, I can see that
from personal experience.
Okay. You know what? The fucking Frost just invented a new game. In the most awkward way, explain the birds and the bees.
So you put your left hand in, you put your left hand up, you put your left hand in, and you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
know,
Perfect, though.
What? Why does it have to do with hands? Where are you putting your hands?
You're just putting your left hand in and putting your left hand out, and then you shake it all about.
I actually think Knights is gonna sit this one out. I was just gonna say, you put your meat stick in the flesh hole.
You put your meat stick in the flesh hole.
And then you kind of just, like you're drilling for oil, you see. You gotta drill for oil.
You gotta drill for gold, alright?
Hey, let's,
wait a second. I just realized what that even means. But don't ask.
Aside from like TF2, what would be your favorite game?
Fuzzy, you go.
Well, besides TF2, what is my favorite game? What other games do I even play? Arch? Roblox? I don't know. Can you wait? Okay, I don't know. Okay, so I just have this split question that I want to go to. Could you count Roblox as your favorite game, or do you have to count a game on Roblox as your favorite game?
I'm not sure.
It's all under the same branch. It's all Roblox, so yeah, it has to be Roblox.
Like, wouldn't that technically be like saying Steam is your favorite game? Because there's a bunch of different games on Roblox.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the difference is
I guess Roblox is kind of an engine.
Shut the fuck up!
You're giving up my facts and logic over here.
I mean, I guess the main
same
difference is like Roblox is kind of an engine.
Yes, that's where I was going with that. It's an engine, not so much a...
Well, like, then wouldn't that be like saying...
Is Super Mario
Steam
Maker...
is my favorite game?
Is Super Mario Maker composed of many different... Is it all one under the same umbrella?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That is sort of a hard question to answer.
Well, I mean, I think the difference...
Roblox one game or multiple? Because you have typical colors on there, which is like fucking Roblox TF2, and then you have like...
Then
I
you
think
have
Roblox CSGO and shit.
You have Tetragon Fortress. Don't forget about that gem.
Yeah, but I think the definer for what is considered a game is if it's under like an umbrella term. Like if you're playing a game on Steam, you're not gonna say you're playing. Yeah, I'm playing this. I'm playing Steam right now. You're gonna say you're playing your game. But when it comes to Roblox, you're not gonna say, yeah, I'm playing My Little Pony Magical RP. No, you're just gonna say you're playing Roblox.
Colors too. Most people usually just say like, yeah, just like I'm playing Roblox right now.
Yeah, so I will consider it to be under one umbrella branch, and that's Roblox.
Playing Noob Tycoon.
Noob Tycoon.
So, what's your favorite game, Frost? I think I know the one, but I can't remember the full name.
Man, there's a lot of ways to answer this question, actually. All-time favorite, Super Mario Galaxy. I can sit here. You can argue with me. You can tell me there's better games, but I'm convinced it's one of the best games made. Okay, my opinion. But if we're going for like something I could fucking access,
Do 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 do.
GTA 5!
The IceCubes Podcast, where everyone's drunk all the time.
Oh god, we gotta do that when we're 21. Just get fucking hammered and just record.
Smashed.
Get fucking hammered.
Along with getting smashed, I was thinking about so I don't know if I exactly told you guys. Remember a couple of months ago? I don't know if it was a couple of months ago, but I wanted to stay up for a couple of days, like throughout the day. Did I ever tell you guys why I ever did that?
Yeah, I remember. Me and Ayana actually did it. You fucking fell asleep.
Yeah, but do you guys remember why I actually wanted to do it?
So you could record video of TF2 videos while drunk for that extra fucking.
Yeah, that
For
Demo
haha
Man.
funny.
Yeah, for the Demo Man video.
Yeah. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course I fucking. Okay, you know what? This leads me to a question. When you're 21 and able to drink, or if you're 18 and willing to do anything once, what is going to be a beverage of choice?
Probably gonna stick with soda, honestly.
Probably
Wow.
milk. Probably milk.
Really?
Honestly.
You guys aren't. I meant alcoholic beverage. You guys are sitting here making me look like I'm the fucking party
I'd
animal.
probably not be. I wouldn't be interested in alcoholism.
Hard liquor, alright, hardest you could give me. Drink it up like a drink it by the
fucking
gas tank
slamming-
full. If I'm not smashed by one shot, it's not working.
So what I'm hearing is either vodka or whiskey.
Yeah. If you're gonna go in, you gotta go all the way in, alright?
Yeah. I'd choose wine just because I've had it in the past.
The sissy here.
No, because wine is like the best of both worlds. It's a good drink, and it's alcoholic. I accidentally have a lot of knowledge in this, but whiskey and bourbon are not something you drink casually, like wine. That's the kind of shit you want to drink when you want to forget.
You walk in, you see somebody drinking wine, they're probably going to a. You walk in, you see somebody drinking wine, you probably think they're at dinner day. You go in, you see somebody drinking like bourbon or something. They probably went through a war. You know, there's a difference. I love the sudden silence after that.
No, I was just distracted.
It's almost like you guys been through a war. It's like, yeah, I do that. Wait,
I was through the war for toilet paper. Jesus Christ, do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I do actually.
You fucking remember like the toilet paper outage? Me and my family. You want to know why we made it through that? Simple. My dad would bulk buy because none of us would want to go out and buy tissue.
You know what's surprising is I didn't really need to do that with the whole thing, because guess what? My store is small and no one goes to it, so it's always stockpiled on toilet paper.
Yeah, nice. Did you suffer from the toilet paper crisis?
I don't think I did. No.
Yeah, I can.
I'm pretty sure I didn't. I never had any complaints about that.
Yeah, I got through it just fine. I did think it was stupid that they're only buying toilet paper. Like, why not food? Why not water? Why is it only toilet paper? Like I would rather have the ability to eat than to go to the toilet and wipe. Like, I could just go outside and use a leaf. Like, it's not that hard. Go to a bush, go to the carpet, and just start wiping like a dog. Something like that. There's other options. You know, food's more important than.
I would much rather have the capabilities to take a shit than, to eat than take a shit. You know.
I mean, to be honest, with toilet paper, you're just wiping it back and forth. You're not really cleaning it at all.
Okay. I have it's gonna seem sudden, but how long do you take on the toilet? Like, when you're shitting?
Surprisingly, a short amount of time. I'm in there and out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, you just you spend a few minutes on there. I think most of the time in there is just spent like watching videos, honestly.
For me, I get lost in the toilet, like after I've unleashed after I've dropped off the children.
After you released your fiery hot mixtape.
Yeah. After I remixed last night's chicken dinner.
Yeah, I don't know why, I just go in there and out. It's quick and it's easy.
Yeah, for me, I get lost, caught up in like stories.
Have you ever fell asleep on the toilet? Because I personally have.
No, I have not.
And, okay, you're probably judging me right now, but I have a reason.
My dad has. My dad would get so drunk he wouldn't remember yesterday's events.
So here's my story about sleeping on the toilet. So you guys probably know this, but my knee is just broken.
Yeah, your
I
knee has
had
given up on life more times than I have.
yeah, my knees just lost It's like a so I had knee surgery, and I'm not going into that story because it's like a war story, but
My brother never came out the same.
but yeah, that time period really changed me, but uh so yeah, so beforehand, I would walk around with a walker, like a grandpa, and I'd sit on the toilet, and right beforehand, I took a bunch of medicine because I just ate, and after you eat, or after I would eat, I would have to take a bunch of medicine, like sleeping pills and stuff like that, to numb the pain, and I just plopped and fell asleep on the toilet. My parents walk in, I was like, "Are you done?" And then they just open the door. I was like, and then I just get woken up and almost fall out of the toilet and face the worst pain of my life. So yeah, that's my story about sleeping on the toilet. Um, along with going along with bathrooms, what is your opinion about peeing in the shower right now?
It's going down the fucking drain. What's the point in complaining about it?
I don't like standing and pee, so
How long are you staying? Is your drain not working?
mine takes forever to drain. What do you want from me?
Besides
Also,
standing, you're already bathing. You're going to be clean when you get out, nevertheless.
also with me, I'm not gonna aim for the drain. I'm gonna aim for the walls to do a little wall paint.
just piss on the drain.
That's what I do.
I just don't. I just
Oh my god! I think I just got an aimbot accusation.
Wow.
I
hope you show me the
aimbot
demo for this.
I don't have the demo. I'm so sad. Wait, I'm recording.
Yeah, you're recording. You
Oh,
fool.
nice.
I got a fucking aimbot accusation. Let's go.
Biggest compliment a person can
Let's
get.
fucking go.
Frost is weirdly excited about this one. Me and Nido are just about it.
It's the biggest fucking compliment you can get.
I'm playing Pyro. I'm using the flare gun. I'm
Actually,
back, baby.
I have actually I have a screenshot of somebody accusing me of hacking his pyro. So I was using the Dragon's Fury, I think. But so what is the weirdest thing that you have in your bathroom?
Like 10 bars of soap.
That's
I don't think I have anything weird in there.
I have a wig in my bathroom, and I'm just gonna say it. I have a wig in my bathroom, and no one uses it, and I'm kind of tempted to wear it for Halloween.
Yes, do it.
Yeah, do it.
I'm growing a beard out too, so I could look like Thor or something.
You don't really have anything weird in your bathroom because you're a normie.
Yeah, you're a normie.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's. So what is the worst game that you have ever played?
Hunt down the Freeman.
I'd say Last of Us 2, honestly, because at least Hunt Down the Freeman was fun.
Okay, so I don't go by games of how bad they are, because you can call any game good if you enjoy it, but
You must have been meaning about the aimbot. I'm so ashamed.
I base a bad game, or what I think are bad games, based on how much I get angry at them. Like if I purely
Down
get
the Freeman.
yeah, if I purely get angry at a game, then I'm not gonna like it. So I have to. So what? I can't. I gotta remember the game I got the most angry at, and it's a Flash game. I know that for sure. I played through all of it. It was probably some kind of math game, but I cannot remember the name of it. But yeah, it was just there's so many like bad games I've played out there that that I would say they're good because I enjoyed them. Like objectively, TF2 is not a good game, but I enjoy it because I like playing the game. Stuff like that. um So yeah. So if I ever that's how I base games, you know, depending on how mad I get at them, because you know it would you would have to give me a lot of time to think of the worst game I've ever played, because there's a
Okay, if
couple
we're
that
going off games that's made you angry. You know, let me just ask this: what game has made you the angriest? I guess your answer's there. Night.
Probably Last of Us too.
Wow, really?
Yeah, its story was that bad.
Its story alone tainted it forever for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm big into story stuff, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I couldn't tell, right?
Not even just I mean, like, its gameplay was fine, honestly, but like its story was like, it had so much potential, but just like fucked everything up so horrendously bad that it was honestly infuriating.
Again, my sentence.
Like, I'm not even that good of a writer, and I know where you're fucking up. You shouldn't be fucking up this bad.
It's what I always say. Neil Druckmann wanted to fuck Ellie, but he couldn't because it's hard to fuck fictional characters, so he fucked the franchise.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can actually answer this one kind of because I have a couple of games that make me really angry, which is their sole purpose. It's Geodash. Played. They will literally. No. I just never again. That's all I gotta say is never again. That game hurt me in many ways that I thought games are not allowed to do.
Going off the game that's made me the angriest, I honestly have to say Super Mario Galaxy.
I love that game, but God, does it make me want to punch a hole in my wall.
Yep, that's the fucking feeling. It's like, the motion controls area is so fucking bad, I get residual rage and grind my teeth just fucking thinking about it. Who here at Nintendo cleared the fucking motion control levels?
Oh yeah, speaking of Nintendo, they make masterpieces. Like, they make the hard part about being a games company comes so easily to them, but the easiest part is so fucking difficult. Like, the public fucking relations with Nintendo is honestly horrendous.
Yeah.
Like, they shut down all attempts to get old games, and then, despite being, like, the biggest fucking company against, emulation, they're probably the one that offers the least ways to actually get those games. Like, fucking... Like, everyone else has, like, ways that you can go get their old games. Like, especially fucking Valve. And then you just have Nintendo here who's like, no, you can't emulate these games. Okay, so are you gonna give them to us? No. No, we won't. Fuck you. It's like, why not? There's such a demand for these old games, you can just sell them. And, like, make money, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, I was one of the guys who never really played Nintendo games. I played, most Nintendo games that I can say that I've actually played is the Super Mario, like the really old Super Mario Brothers, and a bunch of Pokemon ROMs and emulators and stuff. So yeah, that's my whole thing with Nintendo. I'm more of the other franchises people, because I don't know. I just like I don't know why. I just have a weird satisfaction with killing people, and it's kind of hard to do that in a Nintendo game. So
Honestly, I can't say I was a huge fan of Mario, but fucking Legend of Zelda, that is my shit.
Mario's my shit just because I love platformers.
Yeah, fucking... you have no idea how bad I want Breath of the Wild 2, and, like, hell, just a fucking Switch port for Wind Waker HD.
yeah,
Like, I don't know why they haven't done that. They totally fucking could and should. No one fucking bought that shit on the Wii U, because no one fucking bought the Wii U. Like, everyone owns the fucking Switch. So, like, why not just, give us another fucking Switch port, eh? Eh?
you know, there was one game on the Wii U that interested me. It's called Zombie U. I never heard anything about it other than that, but it looked like a neat game, so I was like, hey, what if I got it? And I didn't, and yeah, I don't know. I heard there is a multiplayer type thing where you get to be like some kind of like spawner of the zombies and stuff like that. So maybe someday I'll get a Wii U. Just to meme around on there.
Yeah.
I think for a while I wanted the Wii U port of Arkham City because
for
the armored edition, but I never ended up getting it. I don't remember why, but at least now I have the PC ports, so I can mod it.
Oh, well, you come out the Batman games? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I have the the PS3 versions of the first three, the PS4 versions of Arkham City, Asylum, and Knight, and lastly, I just have the PC version of everything now.
Huh. Let's see. What's are you a big thing on superheroes, Rose?
Yeah, I like them.
So what's the have you ever speedrun a game, Naito?
Casually, yeah. I think, like, who hasn't speedrun a game casually, but competitively, no, never. And I don't know if I ever will. I mean, I guess it'd be interesting to speedrun Arkham City, but yeah, I haven't ever given that any thought.
Yeah, I've beaten Arkham City like so many times that I actually did speedrun it, and if I did do it like the competitively like that time, if I put in my score and all that, I'd probably be in the scoreboard or the leaderboard. I don't know how they do it, but I'd be up there. But that's like the only game I've ever speedrun is Arkham City, and I might do it again eventually.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that. Arkham City is probably one of my favorite games. Up there with like Wind Waker, TF2, and Army of 2 the 40th Day.
Yeah, it's a really solid game. I do and the combat's just so much better in that game than it is Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, you should try the combat in Arkham Knight. It's probably the most refined version of it all.
Yeah, I would probably try it. You got any more questions for us?
Not really.
Do you just want to end it here?
Well, no, I do got one more.
I can go on longer.
See what time is it? Yeah, and it's also Friday, so I got all day. So
we got all fucking day.
I got all weekend if you guys want to do 72 hours.
Yeah, let's do 72 hours. That seems fair.
72 hours of pure unadulterated cancer.
Yeah.
I guess I could talk more about. I guess we can talk more about TF2 because that's like the only game that has so much topics about it. Stuff like that.
Squirt Shot. Your thoughts?
Squirt Shot. Cancer. I hate it. 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 I hate it.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys probably figured, but I was going for an entire orange set for my pyro, because orange skins and all, and so I was like, crap, I can't use the detonator because there's no orange skins for it, and guess what? The Squirt Shot's the only one with orange skins, so I decided to use it, and I got a good 100 kills on it, and I realized it's freaking boring. I'm just gonna go back to the flare gun, and now I use the flare gun full time now.
Flare gun is the best pyro secondary in my opinion.
Well, I mean, it's a debate between the detonator. I do love the detonator so much.
Honestly, in my opinion, the Squirt Shot is the best one, and that's a problem because the Squirt Shot is too good. It sort of just does everything better and easier.
It does more damage. Technically, you can sustain fights for way longer, stuff like that. Um, what's your opinion on should we count boring weapons as bad weapons?
Thermal thrust is
Honestly,
very
yeah.
boring.
Because a
Thermal
lot of
thruster's also just kind of bad.
because
Yeah,
I've
bad
explained
and
that
boring.
before. It's like you know how the soldier can bomb with a rocket jump, right? Like at
Yeah.
least he has means of self-defense while he's in the air. The fucking the thermal thruster is literally just a soldier bomb, but you take away what makes a soldier bomb effective.
yeah, because I've always had the stigma that you shouldn't count boring weapons as bad weapons because um look at the backscatter and the enforcer. The enforcer, yeah, it may be a little bit worse than stock, but it's still kind of stock, you know.
Yeah, it is kind of worse.
They do the job the exact same, but you know, just a tiny bit worse, you know.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
feel
not
like
it's not a bad
the
it's not because it's not a bad weapon. It's boring, you know, because you can't count the revolver as bad because you know
I feel like
it's a
the
stock. So
best way to buff the enforcer would be to just kind of lean into the damage resistance piercing of it.
yeah, I do think it should work with the sentry armor when you sap it.
Yeah, it could
Um,
have some cool purposes.
I also do think that I'm an advocate for it, but every class in this game has a practice weapon, meaning you have one weapon and you know because the backscatter, yeah, it's worse than stock, but that's kind of like its purpose. You know, its purpose is to help you flank and you know practice your aim. That's why people say, oh wow, why does this thing have an accuracy debuff? But I think it makes sense because you know that's its whole main purpose is to help you with that. You know, so that's why they make the accuracy worse. And yeah, I was thinking about making a video about all the practice weapons of TF2 because I do think the black box is serving as the practice weapon for the soldier because it helps you conserve rockets and it also helps you conserve your health, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm an advocate for it. Like the lock and load. I know it can destroy your aim, but look at most people who use the lock and load and then eventually switch to stock. They're usually better. So stuff like that. You know, there's just a lot of misconceptions about bad weapons and boring weapons and stuff like that. And I do think it's smart of Valve to add these, you know, bad weapons into the game, because or these like practice weapons, because you know, what if you do want to get good at scout, but you just don't know how? Use the backscatter. That's how I got good with it. So yeah, I'm kind of happy that Valve just kind of did that with some weapons, because you know, there would because sometimes you just need that little push to make you better at something, you know. So yeah.
Have you ever cheated in an online game?
Yes and no.
Honestly, for me and Frost, it's just a straight up yes.
GTA 5. Fuck
Yeah.
GTA Online specifically. Fuck that
Yeah.
bullshit. Fuck Rockstar short code farming. I will die on this hill, and when I get banned, I'm not even gonna be fucking mad.
Yeah.
It depends on what you call it cheating, because if you call it like aimbot or something like that, no. I'm too pure for that. But if you're counting like using a melee, like a freaking rocket launcher in a melee duel or something like that, then yes, I have.
We don't count that because that's just fun.
Yeah,
but-
that's something by the game's rules. You know, you can do that, but like I think GTA Online is the only online game me or Frost have ever cheated in,
yeah.
because honestly, just Grand Theft Auto Online is the biggest pain in the ass of a game. Like, there's so many barriers between what you want and there's so many barriers between you and what you want that are just completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, they're just there for the sake of being there, and it's like, why? Why would you do that? You're just making the game less fun. Why would you do that?
Nice. There we go. Yeah, with okay, so in TF2 have you ever um have you ever tried to even think about the TFC characters? Have you ever tried comparing the two? Like, is the TFC heavy
I've
better
actually
than
played
the
a bit of TFC. Pyro didn't change much. Scout is significantly worse and less fun. I'm pretty sure rocket jumping isn't as effective because of the lack of gunboats. Heavy, I don't think Heavy changed much either. Let's see. Spy, I think, was better. I'm probably wrong about that one, though. Where's this motherfucker running off to? Get back here. But, let's see, what else? That's all I can think about.
Is there any other games that you've thought about doing competitively at all?
Aside from speedrunning, I think I considered getting good at CSGO, but CSGO isn't fun in the same way TF2 is. There was Overwatch, but Overwatch is kind of...
Actually,
I don't like the way the game plays.
Oh, yeah, Overwatch kind of went downhill.
I have something to...
I don't even mean, now. I just, never really liked Overwatch all too much.
I have something to attend to. Mixie. Someone to give an outro real quick, because I got run. If you like the podcast, subscribe tonight. And this. But night.
Yeah, we also have channels.
we also have channels. We have Fuzzy. He uploads some stuff. I have me. I haven't uploaded anything. We have Knight, who's working on things.
Scout tips.
Yeah, scout tips. And more importantly, please remember to brush your teeth before you go to bed, because you don't want to wake up with the taste of death in your mouth. Take it.
Mm-hmm.